Hey everyone, I thought it would be fun to show you a few practical ways we use our essential oils in our home to make some of our own personal products. So if you're looking for a Pinterest quality product, this is not the place, but if you're looking for something simple and practical, hopefully you will like what I have to show you. Now, why would we want to make some of these own things? For us, we are just trying to reduce our toxic load in the home. A lot of conventional products have all kinds of chemicals in them that we really don't want to be putting on our bodies. So, and if you've ever looked for green alternatives, even those can have some questionable things in them. Plus, they usually are pretty expensive. So if we can find a way to reduce that cost, that's an extra bonus. So first, I'm going to show you how I make my deodorant. I have used this for close to a year now, and I love it. No one has ever said anything to me about smelling, so I think it works. So all it is, this is so simple. It's almost embarrassing how simple these are, these things I'm about to show you. What I have in here are 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. And to do that, I put the coconut oil in this jar and ran it under hot water. No need to dirty up a pan. Plus, you don't want to overheat the coconut oil because we will be putting some essential oils in here, and heat can destroy the therapeutic quality of our essential oils. That's why our diffuser is a cold air technology diffuser. So just another hint there, don't ever heat your essential oils. They may still smell good, but you're not going to get the therapeutic properties. So for deodorant, there's 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. This will solidify when we're finished making it. And into that, I am going to add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. We purchase aluminum-free baking soda. I find it on Amazon. I'm sure you could find it at the health food store as well. As a busy mom, I like to save as many trips to the store as I can. So 1 tablespoon of baking soda. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of a powder called arrowroot powder. You could use cornstarch if you wanted to. Cornstarch does have a tendency to open itself up to yeast, so just something to be aware of. Most people don't have a problem with it, but I figure we'll just err on the side of caution and use arrowroot. So it's very fluffy. It's kind of almost like a powdered sugar consistency. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of the arrowroot, 2, and it doesn't have to be totally precise. There's 3. And then for my deodorant, I like to use Purification. It just gives that extra boost of, you okay, sweetie? My girls are being so good while I'm doing this video. Just an extra boost of odor protection. So I'm going to put in 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. And I'm just going to stir it up with a popsicle stick. You can use more or less essential oil. You can use whatever essential oil you like. It doesn't have to be Purification. I've done lavender, I've done lemon. You can do whatever you choose. Just make sure if you use a hotter oil, if you decided to use maybe a Thieves, that you don't concentrate it too much. Our underarms, especially if you shave your underarms, can be pretty sensitive. You just don't want to irritate that sensitive skin with too much of the hot oils. So that's it. See, I told you it's embarrassingly simple. What I will do with this is I'm going to put it in the fridge. It will solidify, and then I just keep it on my bathroom counter, and I just take out a pea-size amount per arm, and it works really well. You can buy empty deodorant containers, but again, I'm all about simple, so this works just fine for me. You'll notice as I'm making these products, I am using glass. There is a reason. You don't want to put essential oils in contact with plastics. Essential oils, remember, their job really is to go in and seek out toxins. They will detoxify our bodies, and they will do the same with synthetic chemicals, which was really what plastic is made out of. So if you put especially the citrus oils in plastic, it will actually eat the plastic. So make sure you're using glass, ceramic, stainless steel is fine, but you just really don't want to be putting them in plastics. So there's deodorant. The next thing I'm going to make, again, so simple. This is a sugar scrub. I like to use sugar scrubs just by the sink to help soften my hands. You can use them in the shower as well to soften your skin, especially useful this time of year when things get really dry. So in here I have half a cup of sugar. You could use salt if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. Sugar is a little less abrasive. And into the sugar I'm going to add a 4th cup of olive oil. I'm using light olive oil because it doesn't have that pungent scent that the extra virgin olive oil has. Now we cook with extra virgin olive oil, but for this, sometimes that olive oil smell just isn't the most pleasant. And then into that, I decided to I'm going to do a peppermint lemon. And again, you can adjust whatever kinds of oils and the amounts to your preference. I'm going to start out with just trying 4 drops of each. It's probably more than I really need, but okay. I'm sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing here. I was putting drops of lemon into my scrub, and again, I'm just going to use a popsicle stick to stir it. Now, when this sits for a while, the oil will tend to rise to the top. That's fine. It all mixes back in just fine. This would also make a really thoughtful gift for somebody. So if you are wanting to make Christmas gifts, you could do a huge bowl of this and then just put it into your little glass containers and make a cute little label for it. It's a very thoughtful gift, and it's super economical as well. So you could make up a bunch of these for everybody at work, everybody at school. So that's all that is, and it smells amazing. You could smell that all day. So I'll look forward to using that a little later today. And then the final thing I believe I'm going to show you is we're going to make an Epsom salt soaking bath. Epsom salts are amazing if you have a magnesium or sulfur deficiency. And if you're not sure, Google it. Google magnesium deficiency, Google sulfur deficiency. A lot of us are deficient because they're not minerals that are typically abundant in our food supply. So by taking a magnesium Epsom salt bath, we're actually getting those minerals into our bodies. So it's a really great way to help make up for those deficiencies and to supplement. So this is just a jar of Epsom salts, and just so you know, I buy these at Costco. You can get 2 packs, 6 pounds, 2 6-pound bags, so 12 pounds for it's less than $7. So it's so affordable. And then into this, again, you can use any essential oil you want. I'm going to make one for relaxation. I love to do lavender baths for myself and for my girls. So I'm just going to put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops of lavender in there. And this would be a 1-use. You could probably get a couple uses out of it if you wanted to. And again, I'm just going to take my popsicle stick, mix that in. And you guys, you realize how much these things cost at the store? And we don't even know, we don't have control over exactly what's in there. And I love that when I make things at home, I know exactly what I'm putting on my body. I have control over how much of each ingredient I want to put in to really customize it to what I want. It smells beautiful. And then again, you can use whatever essential oil you want for these. If you wanted something more invigorating and uplifting, you could throw some peppermint in there. If you wanted something to soothe muscles, again, you could do the peppermint, maybe a little pan-away. It's really however you want to do it. And these would also make excellent, excellent gifts. Just tie a ribbon around it and a little label on how to use it. For this, you would just dump it in your bath and let the bath water run over it. That is something to know about essential oils. If you want to use them in your bath, always mix it with some sort of salt first. Otherwise, what will happen is the oil will just float on top of your water. And if you use a hot oil, if you're using like a peppermint, that could kind of be pretty irritating to the skin. So you just want to make sure you are putting it into some sort of salt so that it will disperse throughout the water and be a little more comfortable and enjoyable that way. So that is, I think, everything I wanted to show you. Just one other little bonus tip. If you want to make a sink scrub, So easy. You just take baking soda and put some lemon essential oil in it, and you have an instant sink scrub for your kitchen sink. So I've learned so much over the years as far as how ridiculously simple some of these things are, and it makes me embarrassed that I used to buy a lot of these products. And hopefully this takes away some of the, I don't know, I guess fear that some of us have when we've never made these things before. Hopefully you see now how crazy simple it is. If you guys have questions on a specific recipe you'd like to see me do or post, I'd be happy to do that. I may not have made it before, but I can certainly find recipes for anything you guys are interested in. And hope this is helpful, and have a wonderful day, you guys, and weekend. Bye.